Well, United Methodist Day started and was really successful from the beginning. It was something I was very proud of because so many Methodists showed up. And not only that, they cared. They cared about what was going on. Even if they didn't know a whole lot about the system, they cared and they wanted to learn.
At the time I began working with them, the legislative network was only a few years old. This was in 1995, and if I remember correctly, Leona Bailey started it around 1991.
When the Board of Church and Society in the 90s became aware of a need to do something around legislative issues more formally, it was around the leadership of Leona Bailey, because I remember primarily in people like Leona, Elvira Shaw, Ruth Wilkerson, and others who came in through the division that I was chairing and the work of the United Methodist Women to really form a voice that would articulate these various issues that were important to the United Methodist Women, but important to the church as a whole through our social principles.
The mission was to educate Methodists, to speak up about issues.
We had two really strong bishops in Bishop Joe Pennell and Bishop Charlene Kammerer as far as advocating social issues. I can't be more proud of those two bishops as I look at all of the bishops that have served in our conference, in our Virginia conference. They served in different ways, different personalities, but they were very committed and very forceful about many dimensions of issues, and were not unafraid to go to a legislator's office or to communicate with a legislator.
Oh, well, Bishop Pennell was a great supporter of the Interfaith Center. I felt his spirit as we were moving through the legislative sessions. He was a great help, and I was very grateful for his leadership within the United Methodist Church, but also with the Interfaith Center.
I have memories of Bishop Kammerer when she came and was just so gracious and so enthusiastic and really inspiring, talking about what an important event this was. And she'd get on the bus with us every year and go down to the General Assembly, and the delegates knew her, and okay, the bishop's here, and it was really cool.
And this is when I think the Virginia Interfaith Center for Public Policy realized we were getting the people out. And we had our own Methodist Day.
When we show up at United Methodist Day at General Assembly, they know we are coming and they look for us. They make a mental gauge of who bothered to participate in this civic possibility.
One thing I do remember are the red bags. Everybody fanning out all over the General Assembly with their red bags, and you could tell a United Methodist from the red bags that they were carrying. And that really was really powerful, just to see how many of us were there.
Well, after 25 years, I am grateful to have come in at the beginning. I loved it. I felt like I was doing good. I felt like I could express my faith this way. And I just wish that more people did it, more denominations did it. I think it's wonderful, and I hope it keeps on going forever and ever.
Impressed with 25 years, and really look forward to you all continuing another 25 years, get your silver anniversary.
What is significant, I think, about the 25th anniversary for the Conference Legislative Network is that we have an opportunity to give thanks for many people who have given a lot of time and work year in and year out, doing ordinary things, meeting and discussing and preparing. And we need to have a voice that is going to be clear, articulate the values, the core values of what it means to be Methodist, have the heritage of Wesley, and to have the heritage of a conference that is willing to engage without a vitriolic, toxic atmosphere impacting us. This is the time for us to celebrate all that has brought us to this point, not to get tired and worn out, which is very easy to do, but to go forward and to push forward.
Well, I'm really honored to be asked to even be in this film, and I would love to take the chance to congratulate the CLN and the Board of Church and Society and the United Methodist Women and the conference on holding this event for 25 years. That's really an amazing accomplishment. And I want to say, I hope you have another 25 great years ahead of you. But honestly, I really hope that we don't need this in 25 years. I hope that there is justice and fairness for all the citizens in Virginia before 25 years. But if it's not, I really hope that you all are still in there fighting the good fight. And I really appreciate it, and I'm honored that I was able to be a part of it.